tide, one clean move, everything aligned. Then it snaps back, wicked motion, that's when I am holy. Mochaccino rice, don't play, but I stay smooth. If it hits my target, you know the move. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino, arigato. Holy mochaccino, let it go. Whip so wild, market alive. Crowd goes loud when the level breaks wide. No regrets, yeah, we here to win. One good trade pays for everything. Volatility, sweet emotion, screens light up. Holy mochaccino, target tag, cash flows in. Smile comes out, that's discipline. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino. No sleep, no fear, just tonight. One moment turns into flight. From the whip to the close, everybody knows. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. Holy mochaccino, high and low. TP hit, arigato. Give me the night, give me
Mike, what is going on, everybody?
that's the call.
What is going on, guys? Thank you, everybody. Looks like we have a Super Bowl here today.
Tonight's the night. StockTiger on the screen.
A beautiful, happy Sunday afternoon, everybody. L7 Trader, I love you lots. What is going on? Kamel, Mozelle, Jamel, Knob, Elegant, Eugene Blapp. Been a long time, brother. How's it going? Pretty interesting how we closed the Friday afternoon. And here we are, guys. Here we are. The Bitcoin, I think, is trying to get a little bounce, right? It did actually end up getting a bounce. It was up about 4% on the weekend, and then now it's kind of down into the 71. It's a little underneath 71k. So that almost kind of tells me that we may get a little bit of a gap to the upside here today. I'm not bearish, I'm not bullish. I'm kind of neutral. And yeah, I mean, the market definitely did not give us a lot of clues here towards the end of the week. So what is going on? Sonic Rules, Dark Skin Ken, what up? Yo, Jim Blab. Whoa, goes to show you I don't know much about the world markets. Well, you don't have to know the world market. All you really have to know is NQ. That's all you really need. Ali in the house, man. Gringo Diablo in the house. Yeah. It's a pretty interesting market. It's Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to try to be biased in this market now. Yep, I'll start the stream in about 4 minutes. Trying to set things up. Shut down my computer on the weekend, so. And of course, we got global warming too. It's pretty warm out here. Never been this warm at this time of the year. In February, it's like plus 15. Pretty wild. Plus 15 up in the north, and it was minus 15 down in the south. Incredible. For Punisher in the house, man. So yeah, we got some other stuff as well, man. We got some other stuff. We got some tension in the Middle East that's not just going away at the moment. So to my fellow traders in the Middle East, man, just guys, be safe out there. Still, we're not out of the woods just yet from a tension standpoint. We'll see how that thing kind of plays out. So far, I don't really see a lot of good news. So nice, K Storm. Hey, what is going on, man? Thanks, brother, for using my code. Thanks for using my code, brother. I really appreciate it, man. Yeah, and thank you guys for using my code as well. Thank you so much. Gracias, amigos. Gracias, amigos. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. Muy bien. All right, fellow traders, StockTiger is back again. A beautiful Sunday afternoon. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I hope everybody had a great weekend. The weekend isn't over yet, by the way. Right? The weekend isn't over yet, so fellow traders, StockTiger is here. Marhaba. Kif halik? Where you from, Kamel? Where are you from, brother? Justin Rod in the house. Oh, wow. Ahlan wa sahlan. I am very, very ready, Mr. Amigo, L7 trader. Oh, you're originally from Turkey. Nice, man. Nice, nice, nice. I love Turkey. A beautiful country. Long or short, I have no idea. Steve, thanks for being a member, by the way. I really appreciate it, man. Thanks for being a member. And thanks to all the members, by the way. Thanks for supporting the stream. I really appreciate it. Truly means the world. And thank you, everybody, once again. And I'm not biased by any means. I'm not trying to go long. I'm not trying to go short. But I'm just looking at some couple levels, right? We got a nice little pivot that we're going to obviously have to take a look and see if we are going to be pushing here to the upside. If we have a nice little gap to the upside, and if that kind of holds, we may have to kind of watch the 521. That's where the pivot is, and we got a key level of resistance. We obviously have a little bit of a fair value gap, right? We wanna talk about that too. If you got a little bit of a fair value gap, we got to get past and win. Yeah, so we definitely have you know, I don't know how we're gonna open tonight, right? Just purely based on what we see on the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin's getting a little bit of a bounce, right? The Bitcoin is seeing, right, the Bitcoin's up 2.5%. I thought the Bitcoin was kind of up about 4% right into the Saturday. but now it's kind of down into the 70,800 70,800 area, right? So 2.5%. So the expectation is we could see this market give us a little bit of a gap to the upside, right? I mean, how much of a gap are we gonna get, right? Maybe. So we are right now sitting at 128, and this is on a 30-minute chart, by the way. So we closed 169, and that's hold on one second. I'm just gonna move back to the 5-minute chart. So we got some levels we want to watch, and I would say, yeah, I mean, we obviously got a rejection off the 234 a Friday. That was a Friday high. We got a rejection off that. We gave a pretty nice nasty pullback towards the end of the day, right? So we're gonna use the previous high, right? So not I would say 222 area. That's gonna be a key level. We'll use that, and then I don't know. I mean, I just kind of feel like maybe we could get a little bit of inverse head and shoulders kind of play out as well, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we do that too, right? So we'll see how this thing kind of plays out. We could just, you know, try to range bound in this area. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we kind of range bound here in the chop zone. And this isn't a small chop zone, by the way, so we'll see how this thing kind of plays out. But, you know, maybe we kind of play in this range and just kind of sit there, and then do something like that. But I'm also kind of looking at this and kind of going, okay, well, we could see a little bit of a, you know, head and shoulders kind of play out as well. We may try to make initial attempt to get a nice little gap to the upside. That kind of fade, give us a little pullback down. And we got left shoulders, right shoulder, and we also have neckline here. That may kind of play out as well, so we'll keep an eye on this. We may chop around after getting a little maybe gap to the upside. We kind of fade down and we kind of chop in this range. Are we just gonna go straight to the moon? We could, but again, if we have a really strong, powerful bounce, like big gap, and then that kind of holds and keeps grinding to the upside, then yeah, of course, then we're gonna have to take a look and see. Well, I just want to make sure once again. Yeah, we wanna kind of use this. That would be get past the fair value gap, and that'll be 495. So we'll see, guys. I mean, we're sitting at right now sitting at 170 area. So yeah, 170 area. That's the previous day close. That's the Friday close. So we'll see how this thing kind of plays out, guys. A strong gap to the upside. And if that level holds, if that gap actually holds, then we may have a little more push to the upside. We'll see how it goes. We got a few minutes. We got 5 more minutes to go for this market, Globex, to open. So it's gonna be a pretty fun night. I'm gonna have to take it a little slow, right? It's Sunday night. We don't want to be too aggressive. So see how it goes. Oh my god! And by the way, I'm on an NQ, so I'm gonna have to kind of move that to MNQ. Oh well, now I've got to draw again. Incredible mochaccino. So lots of drawings I did here on this MNQ. So we'll see how this thing kind of plays out. And this is on a 5-minute chart, by the way. I'm gonna move back to, I would say, 1-minute chart. I'm gonna move back to 1-minute chart, guys. All right. Hold on, let's go back to 15 minutes. And then let's kind of try to expect to see a little pullback down to here. level we want to kind of watch? 488. Okay. Maybe pull back and try to get a bounce. We'll see, guys. We'll keep an eye on this. Let's just go back to the 1 minute chart. All right, we'll keep an eye on this. We got a big wide range, but kind of expecting to see a little bit of a gap to the upside. We'll see. I mean, the Bitcoin's up, right? So Jay, what is going on, man? Thanks, brother. Experimental. Lucky Mon, what is going on, man? Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Hurry. 형님 프로필 사진 멋져요. 고마워요, 고마워요. Spubble is a waste of a space. Well, it depends. Yeah, we got 3 more minutes, guys. Holy mochaccino, we already have 300 viewers and the market hasn't even started yet, guys. Holy. What is going on here? I thought it was like 50 viewers. Anyways. Thank you, everybody. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou. Hai. Hold on 1 second. I've got to get something up. Where's my another computer? It's not here. Yeah, my another laptop is upstairs. My preparation for the Sunday night is not seamless. Damn on you, StockTiger. You gotta do a better job there, StockTiger. Yeah, so let's not try to you know, guess where this market's gonna go. I wouldn't like you know, we can kind of guess where it's gonna go. Like probably Bitcoin's up, so we may have a little bit of a gap to the upside. We'll see. So where's Bitcoin right now, guys? The Bitcoin right now is sitting at yeah, the Bitcoin's right now is sitting at 71, guys. It's pumping. It's pumping. So incredible mochaccino. Pre-market, it depends. But you know what? I don't think so, because just keep in mind, guys. I mean, pre-market versus the actual cash, you've got over 12 hours between those two, right? So all right, guys, I went long here. I've got long. I went long. Taking one off the table right now. Oh. I'm on a 1 minute chart, by the way. Holy mochaccino, this is unreal. All right, guys, I went one more. Looking weak. All right, guys. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the way it's kind of holding, and it's like telling you, okay, well, get the hell out of there. Well, we had a nice little get to the upside, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, I just didn't like the way it kind of pushed down, so I took it off very quickly. So I'm kind of safe. I'm kind of protected here. Yeah, just down about 50 bucks. So far we have a little bit of a gap to the upside, right? But nothing truly that meaningful at the moment. All right, guys, let's watch this market carefully. So far it's not looking as bad, right? Not looking as bad. We kind of held the 180. Let's do a little bit of Fibonacci if you guys want. Let's do it, guys. Fibonacci. All right, guys. Fibonacci here now. All right, so we got a little Fibonacci, and I want to kind of wait and see now. Maybe give us a little pullback down to 160s. That would be the 50% retrace down. What is up, everybody? Welcome, guys. If I didn't call you guys' names, my apologies, everybody. My apologies. Arwin, what up, man? Liberal, Simon, Turgles, Luckymont, Dakin, Kuri, Sean Hazel in the house. What is up, brother? What up? Tony, Charles Zhang in the house, man. Era Smith, Era Smith. Oh my god. All right, man. What a nice bullish move here, guys. 224. Holy moccino. This is unreal. Wow. 225. Holy. All right, guys. Let's look for that little pullback here, guys. I'd like to see a little pullback here down. Yeah, man. This is unreal.
Order filled.
All right. Oh shit. Sorry guys, I have to cancel. 225 here. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me just exit it. Oh, did you hear about a guy who left side was cut off? What are you talking about, bro? Yeah, I should have got in. Well, no, I just well, I could, yeah, well, maybe I should have. Yeah, I don't know. Wow, man. Yeah, that's definitely a wrong conversation.
Order filled.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. The market's moving here. No, I'm in no position right now. That was a pretty interesting start. What a nice little move here, guys. I mean, we are making some really nice moves right now. We got a nice, beautiful hold, and it's kind of moving here. Incredible. Yeah, once you kind of miss that both, it's kind of hard to get back into that trade. Well, once again, I'm gonna try. Let's see if I can actually try to see. Let's see if we get a little pullback here down into 225 retest. Yeah, I'd like to see a little pullback here down into 225 and try to retest that area. And I will have a hard stop here right at the initial high. 260. Holy mochaccino. Yeah, this is trading on the Quantar. This is trading on the Quantar. Nice, man. You guys are killing here. I'm gonna place my stop at the break even, see what happens now. See, get a little pullback down, guys. Actually, no, I lied. I'm gonna move my stop to actually initial high. Just leave it kind of there. I've got 4 contracts now, so see. Yeah, I'm trading my Fund the Futures Network accounts. What is up, man? Alan, what up, brother? What is going on? Great to see you. Great to see you here. Bowser Trades, man. How's your trades going? Oh, guys, man, we get a little bounce. I'm gonna get stopped out right here. Actually, you know what? What I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna add some more. Look for that little punch down. I've got 8 contracts there. There we go. Kind of got filled. All right, down to back 4 again. So. So far we kind of held. Let's see if this market really has what it takes to get a leg, another leg to the upside. We hit the high here at 258. Let's see if we get a pullback here down. I'm gonna try to reload on a short side if we end up getting a bounce back into this area. Let's see how much am I risking on this. It's kind of pretty choppy. Were you able to transfer your Billinox accounts to Quantar? Yes, you just have to send an email to Billinox and they will take care of your transfers. Benjamin, are you sure this long is not hedged with the short you took last August? Last August? We're in 2026 February. Last August, I have no idea what happened in the month of August, bro. Wait. Oh my god. I don't even know why you bring this up. August. Holy mochaccino, man. Having a bad day so far? Oh, he's joking. Yeah, don't be so mean to StockTiger. I'm still in the warming up stage. Yeah, usually on a Sunday night, I try my level best to not be too aggressive because I wanna make sure. Sometimes you get a little wild, you know, you get a little excited, you go all in. I'm trying my level best to refrain from doing that. So, oh, Top Step, yeah, that's kind of funny. I mean, I don't even know why would they bring stuff like that up. You know what I mean? Not like now. Guys, man, it's been a long time. Like, people were hedging like 4 or 5 months ago. How the heck do you know? Like, you should have called that out like 4 months ago. 4 months ago, or as when that actually ended up happening. You know what I mean? Not 4 or 5 months later when the guys got like 50,000 profit on their account. You know? Oh my god. Holy puppuccino. What's hedging? It's like your left hand goes up and your right hand goes down at the same time. So you're literally going long and short at the same time. That's what it is. All right, guys, I'm short right now. Just got 3 micro now. I was a little aggressive earlier on, but then I took it off and only down to 3 contracts and looking to see if I can actually have the little follow through. We may get a little bounce, but we are kind of looking a little weak here. I don't know if we are going to end up holding this 225. We could, but maybe we end up getting a pullback here, at least back into, I would say 200-ish. We'll see how this thing kind of plays out. If we end up getting a bounce, then I'll be out of my trade. Actually, you know what? I might as well kind of do that right here. I'll have my stop here at 266. Yeah, 266. I'll have a hard stop. I mean, I may end up getting stopped up, by the way, but we'll give it a shot, guys. So far, it seems like a little chop. Do the mochaccino dance? Well, you do the mochaccino dance, not me. Don't tell me how to dance. Top step screwed. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't honestly. I don't even know if we really want to be talking about top step here. It's just making top step popular. Yeah, my thumbnail pictures changed. That's right. All right, so far, what is going on here in this market, guys? I mean, down to 240. Incredible cappuccino. So Friday close at 170. Was it 170? Yeah, that's the previous day. I don't even know where we actually ended up closing. I think it's 163. I think that's where it kind of closed. But imagine we are literally 80 points up from the close on Friday. So we're up quite a lot right now, and the Bitcoin's kind of continue. It's still moving, Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin's pushing here 3%, so $71. So we're gonna have to kind of try to use Bitcoin here to kind of gauge where this market may try to go. At least for now, right? For now. TJP in the house, man. What is going on, man? There's so many better options out there. I mean, yeah, you know, a lot of traders, of course, love trading Lucid, Tradify. You know, I mean, Apex has become really popular as well now, more than ever. So, yeah, I mean, you know, see, just think about it, right? I mean, Top Step being such a poo right now. You got Apex. Obviously, the top 2.5 years ago was Apex and Top Step, right? These are the only two firms that were kind of up there 2 years ago, and now TS is kind of shaky. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, it's a little pricey. I honestly, I don't, you know, I just don't like everything that they're doing right now, to be honest. I'll be very honest, man. You know, you guys know I kind of trade Top Step quite a lot, and I still have 2 accounts with Top Step, by the way. But I'm not. I just kind of feel like, you know, I may have to kind of step away from TS and try to just stick to, you know. And I think firms are gonna evolve, and there will obviously gonna be a lot of changes along the way, and I kind of see that happening. Things can change pretty quickly, you know, without even us knowing. So. But TS has definitely made a lot of noise and made a lot of unnecessary changes in the last couple of weeks, man. So I don't know. I may kind of step away. We'll see how I may try to step away and try something else, you know. You guys know, I mean, I've taken a lot of payouts from Top Step too, so I can't, you know, I can't just kind of blindly just kind of walk away like that, you know. It's been yeah, it's been paying pretty nicely for me. So, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of good firms out there. I mean, now we've got a lot of options, right? So we definitely have a lot of options. So I mean, if one goes down, if one wants to act funny, you know, we've got a lot of firms we can move to, right? So we don't have to kind of be tied into one. By the way, guys, this looks like a little bit of a bull flag here, so I'm gonna, well, this may be a little trick here. I'm not, hold on one second. Yeah, I'm gonna exit this trade right here, guys. Yeah, I'm still down about $50, man. I'm just trying to look for a directional move here, or say a momentum, but is this gonna be another leg to the upside? We could, but you know, we're in Globex, right? A lot of things can happen. We can also get a little pullback down as well. Like, it looks like it's trying to pump to the upside, and then what it's gonna do, it's gonna boom like that, right? Easily doable, easily. So I think right now, to be honest, I think Apex, Lucid, I mean, see, we got a lot of different firms with different rules, right? So there's a lot of traders who love Apex, but I think to me, I would say Lucid and Apex is kind of like up there in my opinion. Oh, sorry, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Lucid are the three probably top three right now for StockTiger, and we also have Tradify on that top four, if you will. And definitely, yes, Top Step is definitely kind of moving away from my top of the leaderboard, if you will. So it depends on what accounts you're trading. So if you love the 300,000 accounts, then of course, then you're gonna have to go with Apex, right? Because nobody else offers that, at least amongst the top ones, right? So if you want that strong, consistent daily payouts, and if you go to the Pro Plus, you have end of day. It's like, it's super duper, right? I mean, obviously I'm not trading Pro Plus, but Take Prop Trader is definitely that top tier. Top tier Apex, Take Profit Trader, Lucid, I would say, and Tradify as well. Tradify's got a nice little $150,000 account for 215, if I'm not wrong. So I think that's pretty good too. Holy mochaccino, man. Trade props, you've taken 130,000. Oh my goody goody. Oh, sorry, not 130,000 from Take Profit Trader. 400,000 from Apex. Yeah, so that's what it is, man. Yeah, I've been good stuff, man. Guys, we are getting a little bit of a pump here. We get a little bit of pump here. God, I can't speak English anymore. Maybe I should start speaking in Korean. What do you guys think? Or maybe in Spanish. Uno, dos, tres. Pump, uno, pump up. Poo poo down. And yeah, wow, see, this is the thing I was talking about, right? A lot of fakes, man. I hate when they do this. And I'm telling you, man, I really hate when they do this. And Globex ASIA is really like, they're so amazing. Like, they're so popular. Stuff like this only happens, obviously, during Globex. Incredible. Oh, guys, by the way, don't forget to smash the like, guys. If you love what you guys see right now, if you guys are having a lot of fun with StockTiger going live here, guys, show some love, smack the like, and thank you guys for doing that. I really appreciate it, everybody. Mucho gracias, everyone. Mucho gracias. And by the way, I forgot. I was supposed to do some giveaway here today as well, man. I completely forgot about that, guys. No bueno, no pasa nada. I'm definitely very disappointed at myself for not calling out. StockTiger! Alright, guys, man, this market is very choppy. I think this market is still kind of like going through a bit of a confusion here, trying to figure out what he wants to do. Is it going to be to the upside or to the down? I have no idea. We've got a Super Bowl, so we got to do a giveaway, of course, in celebration of a Super Bowl. All right, I want to find out what you guys want to do. Hold on one second, guys. I'll do a little poll. Actually, you know what? No, I lied. We'll do. It's pretty choppy. Yeah, Stock Lion is not here anymore. He's somewhere. I don't know. I think he's somewhere in Russia, guys. I had to send him back, unfortunately. He's been pretty naughty, so you know, it's a Sunday night. It's a beautiful Sunday night. What do you guys think? Maybe we should do maybe we should kind of get going with hold on one second, guys. I'm trying to figure out. Figure out what you wanna do. All right, in the meantime, guys, show some love. Thank you so mucho. Yeah, man, what is going on with the Middle East, man? Iran is saying they're not afraid. They're not afraid of war, and they're not willing to give up any of their uranium. They're not afraid, and they're not willing to give up any of the uranium, and that's definitely a big problem, guys. I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. What is up with this? Yeah, I'm not sure which account I'm gonna be doing a giveaway with, but we'll call out the winner at about 350 likes. So if you guys want to show some love, go ahead and smack it like never before, guys. And then we'll try to get going. I haven't decided what it's gonna be though. A beautiful Sunday, guys. Beautiful Sunday. Sunday is always a special night. So, and the market's kind of choppy. It still hasn't decided what it wants to do, so I'm gonna let it kind of play out. In the meantime, yeah, I mean, once after my streaming is over here tonight, I will be getting on to. I may. Yeah, hold on one second, guys. Yeah, let's. I'll talk about it later. Are we gonna push it down? We could probably try. All right, guys. Let's try to let's go ahead and do Apex account here. An Apex account, guys. And by the way, Apex running, obviously they're 80% off right now, and pretty much the same offer that we had a few days ago. Sorry, last week. So 80% off with the $35 activation. And we'll call out the winner at about 350 likes. So if you guys are participating on this giveaway, just make sure to kind of do the same thing with smashing the like if you can, if you guys want to support the stream. And I thank you guys for doing that, of course. And thank you guys, by the way, for being here tonight on a Super Bowl night. So I really appreciate it, everybody. It's always my honor to be able to go live every day, every night in front of my fellow traders. All right, let's try to see, guys. Yeah, I mean, if we keep pushing here, man, this thing could go, right? So I think we are kind of like in a very important area here. Let's just move back to 50 minutes chart. I want to kind of wait and see. So we got, we kind of pierced through, and that's starting to act as a support. So I'm going to kind of move that and try to put, yeah, so we got 366, and that kind of coincides with the 61.8 Fibonacci as well, right? So let's try to use that. Well, not exactly, but I think it's pretty close to there. So we'll see, guys. So far, man, look at that, guys. We're still holding. We're still holding. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin here for a moment. But Bitcoin down, guys. Holy mochino. Hold on, fellow traders. I'm gonna try to show this bad boy right here. Yeah, I'm gonna try to give myself a lot of room and look for that pullback down. So I'll try to short on a pop here, guys, and that's what I'm gonna try to do. The gold. Let's take a look at the gold here. Holy mochaccino! Look at this gold, guys. This is unreal. All right, guys. Gold is pumping. I think the mid-list tension does not seem to get any better at the moment, right? So the gold is pumping. Let's take a look at the silver here. Silver is pumping as well, man. This could be a chance. Wow, look at this gold. Holy cappuccino. This is unreal. And Bitcoin pulling back here, guys. What does that mean for this market? Uh-oh. Guys, man, we could be in a little trouble. We could be in a little trouble. I'm gonna try to move that, duplicate the thing, move it back, try to use this. Oh, I can't even trade gold here on this bad boy right now. Yeah, and that would be kind of hedging, right? If I try to go low on my Apex account and try to short on NQ, that can be considered as hedging, right? So I can't do that. So Iran threatens to smack the US base in the region, of course, after the talks in Oman turn very dangerous. All right, so we have a little problem here, everybody. We have a little problem, and I really wonder if this market is going to be able to hold this. Yeah, I kind of exited that trade. Look for that little bounce back again. So I don't know how that's gonna play out. Yeah, it's definitely getting very interesting, guys. Very interesting. Let's take a look at the GLD here. Mochaccino. Can I do this on GC? Let's take a look, guys. Holy cappuccino, man. Look at this. Yeah, man. Look at this GC, guys. This is on a weekly chart, by the way. Let's move back to... Yeah. Yeah, incredible. Incredible. Guys, man, this is pulling back here without even StockTiger not being on the trade, so we're getting a nice little pullback here, guys. I may be on the wrong side. Hold on one second, guys. I kind of like this. We'll try to look for the retest here. Look for that little retest here. Let's see. All right, retest. Let's effing go. Retest, guys, retest. Let's go. Retest. Retesto. Hiya. Hiya. Hoyo, I am going short now. Hoi. Wow, this is scary. Wow, Godzilla. All right, guys, enough. StockTiger, enough. All right, are we gonna get some weakness here, guys? Man, are we gonna get some kind of a pullback here, man? It looks I don't know, man. I did say we may, this could be a little bit of a trap, right? But if you just take a look, I mean, obviously from a larger time frame, the market wasn't looking that weak, right? I mean, we had a nice little bounce in the market last week on Friday. Was that a coincidence? I mean, we got a lot of experts kind of going, okay, well, it's a bull trap and all that. I'm like, okay, well, until something really starts to break, let's not try to be too ahead of ourselves. You know what I mean? The Bitcoin's pulling back here. I see that the Bitcoin's down, guys. The Bitcoin's down, and GLD's up. GLD keeps pushing, and the Bitcoin's pulling back here. So yeah. Oh, actually, no. Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin's kind of chopping, right? Bitcoin was up 3.5%. It's only up 1.5% right now, and the GLD, the gold, obviously is pumping here to the upside, and NQ is kind of pulling back. Are we gonna try to fill the gap to the downside? I'm gonna now move my stop to break even here. Holy man, cappuccino. All right, let's try to add one more. I'm 6 contracts, and my stop would be, I would say, yeah, I'll have my hard stop here, 258. I think 258. So risking only about $250. I think that's a pretty good spot. And try to see if you can actually get that little follow through here to the downside, guys. We'll see if what this mochaccino is trying to do. We get a bounce. I mean, we're not well, it's relatively not as they was sold, right? We're kind of right in the mid area, RSI 50, so, and the volume's kind of died out as well. We only so I don't know, we'll try to play this. Are we gonna just get a bounce off that 220 and try to just rip through my stop here? We could. I'm gonna try to add more. I'm gonna get very upset. All right, guys, that's it. 10 contracts. I don't think I can add any more than that, to be honest. Yeah, I'll give myself a lot of room here. Well, yeah, 271. We'll see how this thing kind of plays out, man. Bitcoin's dumping. Well, we saw the Bitcoin was up 1.5%. No, I thought it was up 1.5%. Yeah, the Bitcoin's still 1.5, guys. It's still at 70,000, right? So we really have to kind of break underneath the 70 to bring it down to that little psychological level, right? So I don't know. A beautiful Sunday. Sunday is the night. Oh my god, I might get stopped out on this bad boy right now, guys. Man, we are getting that little bit of a bounce off that Fibonacci. That 225 was a big fat level to get a bounce. I mean, this could, oh my god. Hold on one second, guys. I'll look at that trade. What was that? That's incredible, guys. We just pierced through that. What a strong bounce on that bad boy. Can we just keep going though? I mean, man. Oh my god. Hold on. $480. Still looks strong, guys. I'll exit that trade. Break even trade. I think this is a little trap, but it's fine. I'll let it kind of play out. Well, we are. This is a pretty strong looking chart from just purely on a technical standpoint, right? I think it's a pretty good looking chart. Yeah, we got a nice little bounce off that 222. You obviously know that's a big level. We have a resistance there, and that kind of held, right? That kind of held. We had a resistance, now starting to act as a support, and you obviously have the liquidity in that zone now. We got a nice little bounce off that area. Wow, what a strong bounce, guys, in this market now. And that's we are up nicely here. It keeps going. ES is up 0.25%. MNQ is still down. Is that right? Anyways. Yeah, I'm down about $700 now. $700. Yeah, I really wonder where it's gonna go. Yeah, it's kind of hard to short or try to go long at this level. Pretty wild. So far pretty bullish, guys. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, right? So the gold obviously still going, guys. Gold already at 50.47. 50.47. Holy mochaccino. So it's up. The gold is up pretty nicely here, and the Bitcoin. Where's Bitcoin here again? Bitcoin's sliding down. The Bitcoin's having a little bit of a tough time trying to hold the 70,300 area. So we may, and there is that pressure stepping in to the sell side, of course. We'll see how that kind of plays out. The gold's getting a bounce. Beautiful bounce off that 50,012 area. I mean, that's a pretty good, nice little move here. So the weekly high, of course, now back into 280, guys. We are getting a nice little pump here to the upside. Let's just try to zoom out and try to look at the larger time frame. I mean, the minor level of support here, the minor level of resistance that I kind of see here is that into the 300 area. That would be the minor level. So we got another minor level after that to 330. And then the major level at 364, right? That's the major level. So we got some ways to go here, of course. We got a lot of resistance, right? So we got to get through that. But what a nice little move here, guys. Pretty incredible. So I'm just going back to the 1 minute, but yeah, it's I would love to. I'd love to short, but I mean, it's you know, not sure. It's tough. I think it's giving a lot of fakes. I'll try to long, actually. You know what? I'm gonna try. You know what? Let me just make up my mind after going back to the washroom. I'll be right back in a minute, guys. So where's the market at? Holy. All right, so the market's getting a little bounce off that 255 area. So, do we really have a lot of just to kind of keep pushing here to the upside? We could. Yeah, we're getting a nice little push here to the upside. I'm not usually a counter trend trader. I'm not, but sometimes I have a lot of fun counter trending. Okay, so what is market gonna try to do, man? 270. By the time it's said and done, maybe it's already at 340, and I'll be like, oh well, I kind of missed the whole move. Incredible. Yeah, we're not really getting a lot of good news, man, in the Middle East, right? So everything's kind of be on that standby. It's tough. It's a tough place to be at the moment. Let me try to long here, guys. See if I can actually try to go long here. It's high or low, right? It's kind of setting up for another leg to the upside into maybe 330. But maybe if we try to do that, maybe we'll try to go long. I'm gonna try to place my limit orders here. Place my limit. Oh, where did it go? All right, so place my stop. Yeah, the gold finally finding that little bit of resistance there. I'll just try to move back to the 1 hour chart. Yeah, we got a big level we want to really kind of watch. Big level. 51. 51. We got a nice little support now into the 50. And we got a big fat resistance at 51. That 51 is a huge one, guys, on GC, by the way. All right, so far we are kind of chopping in that range. Nothing truly there at the moment. Is everybody watching Super Bowl? And by the way, what time does it even start? I have no idea. Yeah, I'm not me. Yen still going. Yeah, we're having a lot of I think the selling pressure on the what do you call this, dollar, right? The dollar is kind of selling off as well. I kind of see that, right? So yeah, USD Japan moving higher. Yeah, oh my god, man, we had 13% bounce on the Coinbase. 13% bounce. You see how extremely oversold we were on the Coinbase? Oh my god. Coinbase last week on Friday, we were like at 13 RSI, right? We are so extremely oversold. So we really had to kind of get a little bit of a decade bounce. I don't know. We got earnings coming out as well. Let's just go back to the gold here for a moment. GC. Gold is moving, guys. It's back into 50-60. It's moving. Gold may try to retest 5100. You'll pick up some Coinbase. I am trying, but I mean, I'm not looking for a bottom per se, but I'm looking for that bottoming process, right? This could be a start of a bottoming process, right? So I'm gonna be looking for further, I don't know, selling pressure, kind of step in. I mean, if he doesn't want to do that, I mean, I wouldn't mind just being on a sideline, to be honest, on my personal live account that I've got. I mean, you guys know I've been sharing on my swing trading live account. I've got some 35,000 on that account, and I've only bought like $4,000 worth the shares, right? So I still have like 30k that's kind of just waiting on a sideline, and I placed a whole bunch of limit orders, but still not even close, right? So if the market really wants to just keep pumping from here, I mean, I'm okay. Let's just say the Bitcoin right now at 70,000. Let's say this is the bottom. How far are we actually gonna go? Man, and we got 11 more, well, 10 more months to go. 10 more months to go from here, and I don't know, man. No pullback, and that's gonna get pretty interesting. I think it's gonna be a tougher year than last year, right? So I don't know. We're already up so much on the mega caps, right? And the Bitcoin 70,000 obviously does not sound like it's so high, but I mean, I don't know. We go straight back to 100,000 right now. That's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I would love to see a Bitcoin kind of give us that pull back into maybe 60s, you know, in the 60s and back down to maybe 50s. I don't know. And nobody knows where it's gonna go, how deep of a pullback we're gonna get, right? But I mean, you know, I want to pick up some shares, like you said again, on the Coinbase. I love to pick up Coinbase share on that bottoming process, right? I'm not gonna try to pick the bottom, but I mean that bottoming process, and the bottoming process probably between that 60,000 to maybe 40. So that's like a 20,000 range. I would love, yeah, I'll pick up some shares at 60s and then 50s and then the 40s, and I just bulk it up and just lock it out, you know, and not look back anymore and see what happens. Yeah, exactly. I mean, are we gonna get into the bear market? I don't know, man. I have no idea. I don't. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah, so correction territory, most likely. I wouldn't be surprised to get a correction territory, but bear market, I'm not sure. We may get into you know, a little quick bear market maybe, and then snap back pretty quickly. Nobody knows, but I'm kind of getting ready myself. I am definitely getting ready for myself, right? I really do want to, because last year I kind of missed out the whole move, you know. Last year in April, I was waiting for the one more capitulation, but I never really got that last year in April. Yeah, so what I'm gonna try to do is not be too greedy, you know. I was like, you know, looking for that big squeeze to the downside, and of course you never really got it, right? You got it, but then you went quickly back up again. Did not really give me a chance to anyways, guys, let's take a look at the gold here for a moment. The gold is at 50.62, guys. I mean, we are still showing a lot of relative strength on the gold. Let's just try to move back to the 15 minutes chart, but I mean, look at that, guys, man. Gold is getting a nice little punch. We are in that key zone. So I really wonder where it's gonna go. Well, we are definitely in that key zone. I want to kind of wait and see where it's gonna go from here. Right, so in the key zone, it almost kind of feels like, you know, we may try to retest 51,000. I think that's what it's trying to do, to be honest. What does that mean? Let's take a look at the and the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin still holding, guys. Bitcoin's up 2% now. Just kind of gained about 300 points. So and I'm not in a trade on the NQ at the moment, and honestly I don't know if I want to be trying to short this market. So far we are seeing a relative strength on the pullbacks, the buyers kind of stepping into and buying the dips here. So let's not try to you know, try to keep shorting, and we keep getting a bounce. I'd like to see a little pullback here into 260s. and then I'm gonna try to long and see what happens, guys. Obviously, we may try to fill the gap here tonight. Nobody knows. Guys, don't forget to smash the like, everybody, if you guys want to support the stream. We will call out the winner pretty quickly at about 350 likes. That could be done in about 30 minutes, I would imagine. We're not even Tokyo Open right now, so yeah, Palantir, man, I've got a lot. Man, Palantir is really driving me crazy too, man, to be honest. Palantir 135. I don't know, Palantir. I want to quest trade login. Yeah, I've got my limit orders placed on Palantir. Yeah, I've got it up to like about 3,000, I think. Limit orders kind of placed in already, so it's not like, it's obviously not there yet. I'm taking a look, but my orders for Palantir. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of Rocket Lab as well. Yeah, snowflakes. Palantir. Yeah, Palantir, I've got orders in at about 130s. 130s, 120s. Yeah, 130s and 120s is where I got I've got like a couple $1,000 kind of waiting in this area. 130s here, and 120s, right in this range. This is where I've got a whole bunch of my orders kind of placed in. So once it will automatically trigger. I've got like $4,000 in total that I've kind of utilized so far. I still have like 30k. So we'll see how that kind of plays out. And this is my public account that I'm using, that I'll be sharing with my fellow traders. And these are just pure profits that I've made from PROPFIRM trading, of course. A portion of that moved into this public account. Yeah, I don't know about the hood, bro. I have no idea. Yeah, and then Rocket Lab pissed me off, man. Oh, yeah. It was sitting at like 40 bucks a while, just a couple months ago. Yeah, but I think, yeah, pretty soon I'm gonna be pretty aggressively loading in, because I want to kind of make sure I use up about 80% of that cash that's kind of sitting on the sidelines, right? And really try to hold that towards the through the rest of the year. Yeah, the plan right now is to open another public accounts that I will be using for a couple different purposes, right? I plan to use a new say public account for dividends only. Another one would be the growth stocks, right? So we'll see. I'll be sharing like 3 public accounts, you know, each one worth about 35k. So, and those are the ones that I'll be sharing here on our Discord too, my student trading here. So like this, for example, I've got 35. I kind of used about, I already used 5,000 bucks. So yeah, we'll see. The more we kind of dip, and I'm going to be adding. And by the time it's said and done, I'll probably have the market value at about 30,000, and I'll probably end up having only about $5,000 of cash. So right now I've got like 30,000 cash, right? So, oh, by the way, my Discord link, guys, you guys are asking about it, right? I'll share that right now, guys. We're getting a little pullback here, kind of seeing a little bit of weakness, but so far, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man, it's just not looking that great. Hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna share my Discord link. That's my Discord link right there, guys. FYI, if you guys want to hang out with definitely one of the best fellow traders we have on our Discord, brother. we'll see. We're all growing, right? We're all growing. You know, we're at that stage where we are trying to build, right? Obviously, some of you guys are trying to be profitable right now in a PROPFIRM space, and you guys will get profitable at some point. It's just gonna take a little bit of time, right? You guys, like, it's not all of a sudden. You can't just be profitable from day one, right? It's just not gonna happen. Just keep your patience, you know, keep grinding. At some point, you know, we got a lot of fellow traders, man, on our Discord, I'll be honest, who were struggling a lot and really thought about giving up. Back with lots of payouts. There's just so many, I can't even call out their names, but we got a lot of traders, man, who struggle. Now, it did not really take a lot of payouts to kind of be back to break even. You know, we have some traders lost a couple, you know, $20,000-$30,000 in the span of like a year and a half or two, and up like in couple weeks, couple months, you know, they've got like $20,000-$30,000 of payout, right? And all of a sudden they're back to break even. A year and a half to two struggle big time, and then all of a sudden it took a month to be profitable back again. Incredible, guys, incredible. Kudos to everybody who's done that. God bless everybody. God bless, guys. And that's what I'm talking about. Just don't freaking give up, because this isn't about hold on one second, guys, 1 second. What's this up? What is going on? So the market trying to get a bounce here, 269. Yeah, it's pretty choppy here. I'm assuming the gold is actually getting a nice little bounce, or maybe guys, man, look at this. I'm just gonna get rid of that. The gold is kind of hitting that resistance. Still, yeah, we're kind of hitting there, 288. Wow, what a nice little pump here, man. Now I'm gonna have to chase this? No. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I missed that move, man. I missed that move, unfortunately. Hey, man, the real DC trader, what's up, man? Thanks, brother. No chasing, absolutely. Yeah, I kind of missed. Let's just try to have some fun here, guys. I mean, I did miss that move. I did miss that move. But I missed. Yeah, exactly. I missed. It looks like we're trying to move. It's really looking like it wants to move, and guess what it's gonna try to do? As soon as I try to hop on a trade here, obviously you guys know it's gonna keep pumping. Sorry, it's gonna pull back here. If I try to go long right now, all right. The gold getting a bounce. The gold is kind of moving. The gold is kind of pulling back here. The gold is holding, guys. The gold is holding. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin here. The Bitcoin at 70,400 area. So the gold is holding. The Bitcoin's holding. Everything's just holding, guys. I think maybe did we find the bottom? I'm gonna try to long here, guys, on a pullback, and that's what I'm gonna try to do right now, right? Usually the trend lines kind of work out nicely when you have like S1, S2. So you have a nice little S1 here. You have S1, you have S2, S3, and then we try to get a bounce. We'll see how this thing kind of plays out. I'm gonna be looking for that little pullback here down though. Try to find that little support here. Back into about 291 and try to see what happens from there. My stop would be somewhere in that 250 zone though. Yeah, 250. Well, let's try to see, guys. I'm gonna try to be a little more aggressive on this. Now it's gonna flush down. Feel all my limit orders, and guess what? And then get stopped out. Wow, man, you made $1,400 off 4 of them, 5 of them. That's incredible, man. That's crazy. So yeah, I mean, once it starts to move, it's kind of hard. It's hard to kind of chase this, you know, because you don't know when this is gonna actually start to give us that little pullback down and do something like that. We could easily do that, right? I mean, it's obviously not doing that right at this moment, but I mean, we could easily do this. So I'm gonna really have to now wait patiently, and this pullback's never gonna happen. Maybe, nobody knows. Yeah, a little annoyed, but what can I say? What is going on, man, guys? What is going on, everybody? Gold shorts are getting liquidated. Uh-oh. Gold shorts are getting liquidated. They seem to be getting liquidated. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's tough to be in this market, guys. It's definitely been a tough one, right? I mean, we had a lot of analysts saying the gold is about to pull back here pretty nicely, but guess what it's doing? It's doing the opposite. They're so poo-poo. You can trade gold and silver on the Lucid accounts. I don't know when Lucid is gonna restrict trading gold and silver. So far I haven't heard anything just yet, so you're still okay to trade on Lucid accounts. Yeah, the gold is kind of going okay. F those, yeah, exactly. The gold is yeah, it's a monster, man. Gold is kind of holding. Incredible, man. Gold moved. That's crazy. How can I do that little drawing? Oh my god, I can't even do that. So that's about 1.5. Well, that's about 2% pump in the gold. And we just hit 330, guys, on the NQ. I mean, honestly, I've been very conservative in my trades right now, and that's how I've been pretty conservative in my trades lately, right? You guys know I'm trying to recover from a big say damage that, of course, that I had to go through trading silver in the last couple weeks. I'm only now trying to recover, right? So I'm kind of taking a little slow, but it's not a bad thing, you know. Trying to take it a little slow and trying to take one step at a time, go with the base hits, and then all of a sudden you can kind of try to push for bigger wins and more aggressive, and then the next thing you know, you're kind of like back on track again, and that's when you kind of like normalize the way you trade and look for that big payouts, you know what I mean? Right now I'm just trying to get back into my so the gold and the silver are getting a nice solid bounce, guys. I mean, if you were long gold right from the start, I think you guys done a fantastic job, to be honest, man. All right, so far I'm not in any of my trades, of course. I'm just kind of waiting. Yeah, and I think now the market's kind of going okay. Well, StockTiger, it's still late. You had your chances. It's kind of a little late now. why don't you just go have dinner, walk away, right, and come back a little later if you don't mind. Fair value gap at 340. NQ fair value gap at 340. I'm in a 1 minute charts. It's hard to see. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you got a fair value gap there. I think it's past that now. Oh no, it didn't. Yeah, it's at 330 right here, right now. 330. Yeah, man, look at this bounce, man. Incredible. I should have seriously, like, not get shaken out. I don't know if you guys were there, but see, I kind of got shaken out here. And guess what the market's doing? It's moving to the upside, right? So I should have maybe I should have kind of tried to hold that and kind of put my stop right at the low here, 148. Right? I entered here and the market dipped down here. I should have had my stop right down here and kind of try to hold this and look for that right to the long side. It would have been nice, right? That would have been a nice little trade, but I didn't do that. So maybe this is kind of a good lesson. Yeah, I mean, this is a good lesson for everybody. I mean, not just for me, but I mean, you know, we got over 700 viewers now. But I mean, I entered here and I exited that trade because I was kind of shaken out. And guess where the market is? We are right up here, guys. 340 here. We're at 340, and I exited my trade at the 185 area. Sorry, no, 200 area. That's a huge, like, that's 130 points bounce right from the area I exited my trade. So now, are we gonna be looking for that little pullback here to try to go long? Yes, I'm gonna be looking for a pullback down here and look for a bounce back again. Now, are we just gonna go close? Are we just gonna get a bounce now and just keep going? We could, but I'm not gonna try to chase this. You know what I mean? If I kind of get missed out, it's okay. We only Globex, guys. We got all day tomorrow to trade. You see how volatile the market's gonna be tomorrow morning, right? There's gonna be huge volatility here tomorrow morning, guys. I mean, so just kind of missing out on a trade here tonight. Not the end of the world. So. CME runs out of silver, they will never run out. CEOs looking at people banking on gold and silver and thinking, hell no. Yeah, I'm probably the only one losing trading gold and silver. Pretty much everybody else was banking pretty nicely trading gold and silver, right? So I thought everybody was trying to save StockTiger. I'm like, you know what? If I let this guy keep trading gold and silver, he's gonna be in a little trouble. On a positive note, guys, man, we get a little pullback here, guys. Getting a little pullback. This could be a chance. I don't know. The thing is, though, you know, the Globex Asia's biggest problem is once it starts to move, it keeps going, you know, in one direction. That's the problem. It's a low float, low volume, low float. It keeps going in one direction, right? And that's the bigger problem with the trading Globex Asia. I'm gonna try to take one in. I'm gonna try to go in one. Let me just kind of try to test the water here, guys, with one. Yeah, it took me a long time to be profitable. It took me about 6 months, I think, 5 to 6 months to be profitable. And then, you know, I was making small profits, right? And then eventually we got a nice little break to the upside from a profit standpoint. And that's the start of the 2025. Yeah, in 2024, I was kind of like, well, Probably made about 15,000 maybe all in. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen to everybody, right? It's gonna happen to everybody. You know, we're gonna have traders struggle for 1 year, and then all of a sudden you have a big monster very next year, you know. And it is definitely very doable from a PROPFIRM standpoint, trading the PROPFIRM standpoint, right? That's what I'm saying. So I don't know about the personal live accounts when you're trading futures. I haven't traded the futures of with my own real money, so I don't know. But I do realize how hard it could be trading on your live account, to be honest. With your own real money, you have zero tolerance to mistakes, right? So let's say if you're in 4 mini contracts on your real money and you got like $30,000 on that account, you could easily end up losing that $20,000 by being on a 4 or 5 mini contracts, and then you're on the wrong side and you're kind of thinking, okay, well, I think we're gonna get a bounce, and you keep adding and adding, and the next thing you know, you're down about 25,000, and then you end up blowing your live account. That is possible, and I've seen many who does that, right? You got to be really disciplined in order to trade your personal live account on the futures. I just kind of prefer to trade, you know, the PROPFIRM. Trade the futures with the PROPFIRM accounts, and swing trade on my personal accounts, right? And I'm going to be building more personal accounts, and that would be the public accounts that I'll be sharing with everybody as we obviously grow in this journey together, right? So you guys are going to see me more often than not keep add new accounts, and that will be swing trading accounts where some of those will be a blend of everything. Some of them will be just dividend stocks. Some of them are going to be just the growth stocks, and some of them are going to be a very, very aggressive, you know. And who knows where it's going to go. But this journey is just the beginning, though. That's all I can say for now. Yeah, accounts $100. I don't think. Yeah, I mean, if you're paying about $100 on a 50K account on a PROPFIRM, I think that's okay. Well, now, well, the listed is about what, $90, right? So nothing beats the listed accounts at the moment. So Lucid's got 90. Well, Lucid's got 50K account. That's the flex account, right? And that's $91 right now. So that's what you pay, and I think that's fine. When you pay $90, when it kind of try to get over $130, that's, well, 115 to $120, and that's what TS is, right? Take profit. Sorry, not take profit. Top Step, right? Top Step is what again? 115. They increased their price. They made a lot of adjustments. They made too many changes now, which is kind of really upsetting a lot of traders, right? So I think they made I don't think they're on the right track. And on top of that, they made it up to 115. I don't know. I'm just not I'm not buying that for sure. I've got a couple accounts with Top Step right now. I'll be using that. You know, if I end up blowing that account, I don't know if I want to be adding, you know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I may try to move to somebody else, find a new PROPFIRM that I could trade with confidence. I gotta get to the washroom again. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right back. I'm trying to load into this trade. Oh, we are getting a little pullback here, guys. Getting a little pullback here. I'm trading on my Quant Tower right now. Trading on my Quant Tower. Do we keep getting a bounce, man? It's pretty slow right now. I'd like to see some move, but we're not getting that. I may try to step into another trade using Apex account, but is this feels good with stop orders, not limit orders? I'm not sure, brother. I'm not sure. God, man, this thing keeps going here non-stop. Oh my God, it keeps going. Oh my God. Man, guys, man, it just keeps going. Really annoying. Get rid of this limit order. I don't think it's gonna pull back into that level. Yeah, I mean, we've been patiently waiting for a pullback here. We're just not getting any of this pullback, right? Unfortunately. Maybe I should have gone a lot more aggressively right down into the in that 300 area. I got into that trade just to kind of test the water, but we never really truly got any kind of a pullback here down. So yeah, very unfortunate, guys. A little annoying. I hope some of you guys actually caught that move here. We gotta be nearing the top. I mean, ooh, holy mochaccino. This bounce is so unreal. Yeah, I don't even know what to do now. Just kind of watch this market do its thing, I guess. See, this is what I was kind of worried about, right? By the time we keep worrying about a pullback, this market's already up like couple hundred points. We are already up so much, guys. The market opened at 160. Sorry, the 163 was a previous high, previous day close. 163, and we are right now sitting at 340, guys. Right? We just got above. We got a big fat level here at what am I looking at? Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong one. Here we go, guys, man. Look at this mochaccino. We got a huge level, a big psychological level, guys. That would be at 380. That's a 380, a huge level. Right, 380. We got to get above this. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. We could. The way it's getting a bounce today, man. Look at this bounce, man. This is just huge. This is monster bounce. And it just keeps going, you know, not giving anybody a chance to kind of step into a trade. And we got a big fair, sorry, the pivot here. Maybe by the time we get to tomorrow morning, we open our eyes and maybe this market is back into the 600 for all you know. We got some levels we gotta get past first before we try to. That's a pretty interesting area. Pretty interesting area. Yeah, we may get a little pullback here. Maybe back down into, I would say, let's take a look. Just go back. Yeah, we're getting a little pullback here, guys. Maybe get a pullback here. Or maybe this could be a start of a bigger pullback. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe at least we try to pull back. Man, wow, that could be the top. Maybe we try to. Let's try to close this and try to go. Yeah, I'm gonna try to short this, guys. Hold on one second, guys. Risk about. Yeah, risk about $400. I'm already down about 700 so far, so if we end up getting a bounce, yeah, I mean it means no love for StockTiger. I think that's what it is. All right, let's look for a little pullback here. Maybe we hit a little ceiling there for now, a short-term ceiling. Ooh, baby. There we go, guys. We're getting a little pullback here, guys. Let's see if we get a little follow through here. We had a quick push down back in the 300 area. Let's see, get a little bit of a frappuccino pullback here, and then and then we continue pulling back. Yeah, I'm trying to keep myself hydrated, guys. That's why I try my level best to drink a lot of water, and obviously that results in more washroom visits, and I get that. But I gotta continue drinking a lot of water. All right, guys, don't forget to smash the like, everybody. If you guys are new here, we got a little less than 700 viewers and only about 200 likes. And let's try to see. We got over 250 tickets. Pretty close. Not bad. Thanks, guys, for being here, everybody. And hope you all had a great weekend, by the way. And if you guys caught that move here to the upside, really congrats, guys. I mean, it was definitely not an easy trade to kind of try to hold. Guys, I am going to move my stop to break even here on this trade. Now let's try to look to see if we can actually get a little more pullback here down, guys. I'm going to be looking for that pullback into 260s now. And if we end up holding this, then of course StockTiger is not going to be very happy about it. But do I really have a choice? Nope. Final target here, 260s, guys. Let's see what happens now. Holy cappuccino. Oh yeah, I mean, I had a great weekend. Yeah, thanks for asking, brother. Thanks for asking. It could always get better, yeah. I gotta push back. Hold on one second, guys. Maybe what if I try to move my stop here, 330? 330 my stop. Here comes the bounce. Maybe this could be a little fake, guys. A fake. Faker. Faker. Faker bounce. And a Frappuccino pullback here. Could be the one we're looking at. I don't know if you're gonna get a Mochaccino bounce. Let's try to take one off the table right here, guys. Let's see if we can. Oh, there we go, guys. One hit. I'm gonna move my stop to 330 area. That's where my hard stop's gonna be, and I'm gonna be looking for that target back down into the 260s. Let's see if we get it, guys. Fellow traders, I hope y'all have a great day. Thank everybody once again for being here on a beautiful Sunday night. It's obviously your, what do you call this? What is it called again? I forgot. What football? What was that football? I forgot, man. God, really annoying. Oh, Super Bowl, yeah. Holy mochaccino. Super Bowl, yeah. I'm like, I'm too focused now. Right now, too much concentration. I didn't have that many coffee here today. I only had 2. So far I kind of feel like I've already had like 10. StockTiger in trouble. I would love to see market pull back, you know, to be honest, man. I'm not biased by any means, but I would love to see this market get into correction territory. So guys like myself and of course a lot of our fellow traders get a chance to kind of step into, you know, like a swing trading portfolio, right? I would love to kind of take a stab, like Coinbase, for example. I don't know where it's at right now, maybe at 170. I mean, Coinbase at $100. Why not, guys? Why not? I would love to grab a share at $100. Palantir at 110. Why not? SoFi at about, I don't know, $10. Why not, guys? Why can't we get a chance? You know what I mean? Why? I would love to. That's gotta be like, that would be amazing. I would love to get into a chance to grab those shares at a much cheaper price than what it is now, and that would be in a correction territory, of course. And Nvidia as well, of course. Nvidia, yeah, man. Nvidia, we barely got any kind of a pullback. We're still sitting in that at 180. We've been chopping in that 170 to 200 area for the longest time now, right? I mean, can we not get an Nvidia pullback into 140s, 130s? Is that asking for too much, maybe? Yes, that's asking for too much. StockTiger, stop dreaming. Okay. All right, if that is the case, then yeah, my cash is gonna just be on the sideline. I'm gonna have to still wait. Yeah, AMD, there we go, man. AMD back to, I think it's back to $200. I think that's what it is. AMD was back to $200 by the time the market closed on Friday. Like, you gotta be kidding, bro. It's like, whoa. AMD, I've got a whole bunch of limited orders kind of waiting in that 160, 150. And maybe I'm still dreaming. Maybe StockTiger is dreaming. Let me just take a look and see where I placed my order. Well, my God, you gotta be kidding, bro. I placed my limit orders 130, 140, 150. Oh my God. StockTiger, you are shameless. And Shopify, well, Shopify, sorry, not Shopify, Shop, right? Shopify. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I mean, we got it $100 too. Snowflake 130, 140. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, guys, I'm looking for that little more pullback, guys. I'm gonna be looking for that flush now. One more maybe leg to the downside. Maybe we get that right here, guys. We got a little bit of wedge. We gotta get past. I think we could do we get a bounce right at this level? We could, yeah. It's been pretty strong overall, right? But we're kind of like getting a little exhausted, to be honest, right in this range. A little exhausted right in this range. I'm kind of thinking maybe we get some kind of a pullback. But again, guys, man, I may be getting stopped out on this bad boy right now. Incredible. You've got to be kidding, bro. Yeah, I got stopped out right there. Yeah, I was looking for a quick short trade. But oh yeah, man, what a bounce, guys, man. And that was all the pullback that we got here today. That's all we're gonna be getting. Yeah, I'm back to break. Well, I'm still down like $700. Nothing really there at the moment, but it could have been worse. But only down about $700. I'll take it. But it's I don't know, man. I just kind of feel like this is a little bit of a trap here. Yeah, I know, it's a piano trader, man. Exactly, that's what I'm kind of feeling right now, man, to be honest. That's exactly my feeling at the moment, guys. And by the way, we got 30 more minutes for Shanghai, right? I don't know. So what is going on, man, everybody? Are you guys trading, or are you guys just stepping aside, watching this market do its thing, and waiting to trade for tomorrow? StockTiger, I was long sim liquidity. Took your sim. Oh yeah. Hey Riyadh, man. Hey, no problem, bro. I mean, I would rather give it to you guys, my fellow traders in the house. Yeah. Three racks. Oh my god. You made 44 on the gold. Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, what is gold doing? The gold is still chopping in that range, guys. We had a nice little pump on the gold, and now it's kind of consolidating in the range. I feel so much better staying away from silver and gold, to be honest. It's been just amazing, guys. I mean, I don't know, like, it's hard to kind of express how I feel, but I really feel great, you know, mentally. It is just so much better now. So much better. I'm not necessarily in gold, but I mean, generally speaking, trading the silver and not trading silver now, yeah, it's the difference day and night. Yeah, absolutely. I feel so much better, man. I feel so much better for sure. All right, guys, let's try one more try, guys. One more try. I'm gonna be looking for that pullback into 560s, guys. Sorry, 260s. Still, I haven't given up on that just yet, guys. I'm gonna give it a try one more time. One more time, one more stab, one opportunity. Bum 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 bum. What's the guy's name? The singer? Oh man, I can't remember these names, guys. It's a little problem. Eminem, that's right, Eminem, yeah. Eminem, yo, man. Eminem, that's right. You have one more opportunity. Bum bum bum. I forgot how to sing that. Yeah. What was the name of that song again? Lose yourself. There you go, man. Lose yourself. God damn it, man. Why? What the heck is going on with my memory? His palms so sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Okay, alright guys, man, I'm sorry, man. Oh my god, StockTiger. You're probably just better off just stick to your trades, man. Just forget about singing. Jeez. Alright guys, I'm gonna look for that little pullback here down. I'm gonna place my stop at the break even, see what happens now. If I get stopped out on this bad boy, I'm okay. At least I give it a try. Let's see, guys, man. It looks a bit heavy here. You know, yeah, it looks a bit heavy here, so we may try to get a little pullback here down. Snap back to reality. Oops, there goes the gravity. Oops, there goes the rabbit. He choked. He's so mad. You only get one shot. Do not miss this. No. This is not good, man. This is not good. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Yo, boom. His soul escaping through this hole that is gaping. This world is mine for the taking. Make me king as we move towards the new world order. Normal life is boring, but superstardoms. Oh my god. Not good, guys. Not good. Not good. All right, guys, let's see if we get a little pullback here now. I'm gonna try to take one off the table right now. You've got to be kidding, man. Are you gonna tell me you're gonna get a bounce? It did not even fill my order. Place my stop at the break even. What if I try to add some more right here? Let's try to add some more. I didn't even have my stop, by the way. Holy mochaccino. All right, guys, I'm gonna place my stop at the break. Well, not break even. 327. That's where my stop's gonna be. All right. Oh, hold on one second. How much am I willing to risk on this bad boy? Yeah, 327. I'm okay. Yeah, little $300 risking on that. I'll be down about $1,000 if I end up losing that trade. Oh yeah, we got Tokyo in about 20 minutes. You've got to be kidding, man. Okay, so see what happens now. Yeah, Tokyo. Sorry, not Tokyo. It's not Tokyo, guys. It's Tokyo's already open 40 minutes ago. Now it's Shanghai. Now it's back to Shanghai. Yeah, we got Shanghai in about 20 minutes. A beautiful Shanghai. Downtown Shanghai. Yeah, I'm in a nice little recovery mode right now, so I'm kind of working towards. So I did request $4,000 on Apex, and I did request $2,000 on the Lucid, right? So the Lucid is already approved. It's on its way to my my bank account, so that's fine. The Apex $4,000, I've requested a payout. I don't see a reason why I'll get it denied on that, but I look forward to that. Maybe I get approved tomorrow morning, and that's gonna be great because that's 4 and 2, so that's about $6,000. So if I get denied on that, I'll be like pretty much back to $2,000 in payouts for the month of February. What a great start! Yeah. Hopefully we make something happen. We still have a lot of days to go for the month to be over, right? So we have, well, it's a much shorter month, right? But we still have trading days. From a trading day standpoint, we have 5, 10. Yeah, we got 15 more days, right? We got 15 more days for month to be over. So and that's still a lot of days. You could probably end up getting 2 more payouts on, let's say, on each of your Apex accounts for whatever it's going to be. If your max payout $2,000, you still have like 2. Well, maybe not 2. It's 15 days now, right? So that's going to be, yeah, you're kind of missing a day or 2. Ugh. Yeah, it may be a very difficult month for StockTiger. I probably end up just being about, I don't know, maybe 15 to 20,000 at most. I'll try, but it's looking tough. It's looking tough, guys. I may have to kind of work towards trying to build for March. I think that's what it's got to be, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I had a pretty bad start, so we'll see, guys, man. We'll see. But I'll be I think happy if I can actually get pretty close to 20,000 for the month of February, which I don't know, man. It's looking tough, but I'll try. If I can get to 20,000, then I think I could look for some really big payouts in the month of March, because I've got some accounts that I could maybe take, you know, maybe one account, maybe I could take like 30,000. I don't know. Again, I don't want to jinx myself, so I'm kind of like trying to be I'm trying to forget about stuff, but we'll see. Yeah, I did enough damage with silver earlier on, but I feel just so much better, like not trading silver anymore. I mean, obviously, like it's there's a lot of firms kind of ban silver now, so you can't trade silver, which is great for guys like me. But of course, even well before they kind of banned, I stopped trading silver, right? So it doesn't really matter for me, but I mean, but just feels so much better, guys, without kind of trading silver. Guys, we get a nice little pullback here. Holy mochaccino, I'm down to 6 contracts now. And the account's back. Fiber Spice Gold in the house. What is going on, man? What up, brother? One Punch Trader, what up? Paul, Ace, AD, EL, Trade with Nix in the house. Yo, what's up, brother? How's it going? Apex is not a beginner friendly. It depends. I think it is, but I mean, some traders will disagree, which is fine. Everybody's different, right? So all right, guys, I'm down to 5 now. Wow, look at that, guys. Look at that. Let's see if we get a pullback here, guys. Let's take a look and see what the gold is doing here, guys. The gold is still chopping in that range. Gold is still chopping in that range, guys. We gotta get a nice little pump here. Gold is pulling back, kind of consolidating, but at the same time it's kind of pulling back, and the Bitcoin's pulling back here as well, guys. We could see a little bit of a mochaccino pullback here. Maybe a frappuccino flush down, like Niagara Falls, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, you got a $300,000 Apex account just to trade silver? Oh my god, yeah, that would really suck. But you could also try to trade NQ as well. Just wait for, you know, wait for CPI. Sometimes beginning is healing. Absolutely. Lilish, totally agree with you, man. Guys, man, what a flush down. What a flush down, everybody, man. Look at that flush down. I'm down to 3 contracts here. Wow, what a mochaccino. Yeah, so just keep in mind Apex while saying that. Apex is 80% off right now, right? 8% off, 80% off on Apex accounts. And you have all that information is there on our PROPFIRM tab, just so you know. And by the way, I'm sharing that the Discord link again. You guys are asking. Hold on one second. I'm going to share that again. Discord link there, and also if you just take a look from a PROPFIRM promo details, there's Apex 80% off with $75 activation. You got Take Profit Trader 40% off with no activation, listed 40% off on any of the eval size, right? And 40% off on their 150k account select plan. It's only $215 with no activation, of course. And Fund the Futures Network, BOGO deal 1+1, so you're essentially paying about $75 for 2 accounts. It's all there. All information's out there on the PROPFIRM tab. And let's just go back into trading here, guys. Man, I'm down to 3 contracts now. And let's try to take one more off the table. Down to 2, guys. Man, what a nice little flush and what a nice little trade there. Nice little trade. What a nice little comeback. I'm only down about 130 bucks now, 150 bucks. So we'll see. We'll see. 140 bucks. So it's kind of getting there. I was down about $700, right? We're back to pretty close to break even now after getting to a nice little trade there. It could have been a lot worse. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, we got it. We got what we need. And at the end of the day, that's really all that matters. We caught that nice little move here to the downside. I hope you guys caught that move. Nice little nosedive. So yeah, I mean, I placed my stop at the break even here. How long did it take for you to become profitable? I did mention that earlier on, but I mean, it took me about 5 to 6 months trading in the PROPFIRM journey to become profitable. It was just marginally profitable. I was only up about $15,000. I think about $20,000, $15,000 to $20,000, and then things started to explode in 2025, which is last year, right? Just a few months ago. And here I am trying to make 2026 a much bigger success. We'll see how that kind of goes. We had a great start for the first 2 weeks, and then of course, thanks to silver. Well, I'm not gonna blame it to silver, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's my fault. But I'm just saying, thanks to silver, I had a pretty great few weeks. A mental breakdown. And then yeah, I'm kind of like in that recovery mode right now, but it's great that I'm on a recovery mode now, because we only start of February, right? So I'm glad. Way better than you know, way better than trying to recover in the month of May or June. You know, we're halfway through the year. Way better than doing that. Feels better now. No, I mean, I did lose a lot of accounts, but I lost a few accounts that were pretty decent from a profit standpoint. You know, I had accounts that I had profits over $16,000, and you know, all of those accounts were gone because thanks to silver. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's my fault trading silver, but yeah, that's what happened. So here, trying to recover. I think it's kind of working out nicely. I just feel so much better now. I mean, just feels so good, like staying away from silver. And if you are definitely one of those traders kind of struggle trading the metals, then yeah, definitely try to stay away from it. You know, it just feels so much better now. Absolutely. All right, guys, man. By the way, if you're new here, please not forget to smack the like, guys, if you guys want to support the stream. We've got account giveaway happening here tonight. I'll call out the winner at about 350 likes. And then we got 6 more minutes for Shanghai to open. We got a nice, beautiful short entry there, guys. Man, I like that entry. We got a nice little move. I took 10 micro contracts on that trade from 305. And we took 8 contracts off the table with profits. And we're down to 2 last piece now. See if we can actually get a little more flush down. Back into 230s, guys. That would be the next level. If we can't hold this area now, we could end up pulling back into 220s. And if that doesn't hold, then of course we try to fill the gap to the downside. Of course, that's what it's going to try to do. The Bitcoin's pulling back here as we speak. The gold trying to get trying to hold. The gold is trying to hold, guys. Gold is trying to hold 550.48, but I think it's kind of really important to hold this 550.40 area. If we can hold that, I think we have a nice little move back into 51 retest. The what do you call this? The Bitcoin pulling back here, guys, as we speak, and NQ is also pulling back here alongside the Bitcoin, while the gold is trying to hold, guys. And of course, silver, I'm assuming it's kind of holding as well. So let's see if we kind of try to hold 265 now. Just gonna move my stop to about 288, and they're still giving a lot of room there. So let's see, get a little a further second pressure kind of step in, maybe down to 230s, maybe 220s. Probably a good spot to maybe revisit the trade. But so far, man, the buyers are not yeah, the buyers are definitely not committing at this level now. So and thank you guys, everybody, once again for using my code as well, Tiger, TIGER, across the board. Thanks for using my code on Apex, Lucid, Tradify, and what else? Take Profit Trader and everything else. And thank you guys. And thank you guys for being here as well. And thank you guys for smashing the like as well. And hope all of you are participating on this giveaway that's happening here today. All right, guys, we get a little bounce, guys, off that area. So I'm gonna try to lock it in and just get out of this trade. Maybe I'll really, yeah, we are pretty oversold from an RSI standpoint, so we may try to get a little bit of decade bounce, or we just flush it down. We could get into an extreme sell-off here, maybe. we'll see, guys. I mean, we got a rejection off the 278, so we may get a little bit of a follow through, pull back here down to 230s. No, what a nice kind word, Crow Billy. Thanks, man. Thank you for your kind word. Thank you, brother. Thank you. So yeah, my goal right now is try to obviously recover further. What is it called again? Recover and strengthen, right, my trading journey, and try to be a lot more aggressive in my trading, so I can actually get to a payout mode, a little more aggressive payout mode. Because right now it's kind of slowed down. I'm barely getting into payouts right now, right? Because I got I requested 4,000 from Apex 2 days ago on Friday, but if I get approved on that, then I'll be sitting at 6,000. That puts me in a little bit of a well, not necessarily a comfort zone, but I mean, it's still way better than with zero payouts, right? So that's definitely going to be a lot of motivation if I can actually get those two approved here, maybe tomorrow morning. If I do, I'll let you guys know. If not, then I'll let you guys know as well, of course. But hopefully it gets approved, and that's gonna kind of put me in a good spot to getting a bigger payout in the next couple weeks. So we'll see what happens on that, guys. We are getting a rejection, guys, man. The buyers are not committing to this. So let's see, guys, if we get a pull back into 220s, guys. So far it looks like we may pull back here, and this pullback could be pretty aggressive. We're breaking down, guys, breaking down 61.8 Fibonacci right there at this level. We may try to retrace 50%. Let's see how it goes. We got a nice little EMA support here at 230 as well, so maybe that could be a good spot to be taking some profits off the table. Short until gap fill. I don't know if that's the case. I mean, if we knew it's gonna try to fill the gap here today, then yes, of course. But I mean, but at least I think we give, not give, I mean, at least we pull back half. That would be 50% retrace back down into the 228s. That's where we may end up getting pullback. We're pretty oversold though, you know what I mean? We're pretty oversold, so we'll keep an eye on this. You're looking for 69, 63 on the ES. Oh. Should I try to practice my Eminem? Or maybe not. Yeah. Lose yourself. The one last opportunity. Just take it, yo! Nice try, StockTiger. Christian, Stock. What is going on, man? Julian, everybody, thank you guys, man. Thank you guys for being here. All right, so guys, Shanghai's open now. Shanghai's open, of course, right? And it's wow, what a coincidence, man. We got Shanghai open at the same time. We got 300 likes. I think it's that time of the day for us to kind of get going. Is that time of the day, guys? I think we gotta get going here, guys. I'm gonna call out the winner now. Hold on 1 second, everybody. All right, fellow traders, it's that time of the day. I think the market is gonna keep pushing here to the south, which is fine by me. We are getting a lot of set picture. Oop. Oh. Hold on 1 second, guys. I think we have a little problem. Oh my god, I signed out. 1 second, guys. You've got to be kidding, bro. StockTiger, what are you doing? There, 1 second. I think we are back in. Yeah, I signed out by mistake. Holy mochaccino, man. Look at that pullback, guys. Yeah, I'm back in green now, which is great. Wow, what a sell-off, guys. We just literally gave back like 80, 90 points on that pullback there. It keeps going, guys. Holy pappuccino. Yeah, now just, yeah, I mean, what's the point? Y'all take my final take profit right here, guys. At 242. 242, my final take profit right there at this level, guys. We'll see if we can actually get a pullback into that area. All right, guys, I'll flatten that trade. I flattened that trade back to break even. Wow, what a struggle. What a struggle there. Struggle Chino. Struggle Chino. Oh my. There was something I was supposed to do here. I wonder what that was. Oh yeah, our giveaway, guys. We gotta get our giveaway going, right? So all right, guys. We had a nice little pullback here, guys, man. Eventually that kind of fade. We had a very impulsive move here, right? We kept pushing, but eventually we found a way to get a pullback as well. Nothing goes in one line, obviously, so I think our patience kind of paid off, guys. I think if you guys caught that move to the downside, I think you guys did a fantastic job. Congrats to everybody who caught that move to the downside, and of course congrats to everybody who caught that move to the upside. right at the start, and towards the end. Anybody who caught that move to the south, then congrats to everybody. If you guys caught that big move, that's really definitely a good trade. That was a really good trade, guys, man. We're starting to really start to show a lot of patience in our trades now. You know, I definitely did have a little bit of a mental breakdown after trading silver, but I quickly turned things around. Like, you know what I mean? The trading the silver was a big disaster, but it took me about 2.5 weeks to kind of recover. So hopefully we're kind of back to normal now again, guys. What a nice little response there by the market. 240 area, got a nice little bounce, guys. I'm just gonna go to the wash and I'll be right back, guys. Holy mochina, that's a lot of visit to the washer. I'll be right back, guys. I'm working on building my biceps, right? So it's getting bigger. Holy man. So I've gotta have a lot of protein bars. Is that Nicolas Cage? Nicolas Cage? Subscribing. Nicolas Cage got into trading journey. Oh, CJ36. Thanks for being a member, brother, man. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate this. And thank you to everybody for being a member as well. Big shout out to Seiji36 for being a member. Thank you so much. Mucho gracias. We got a nice little bounce, guys. My Discord link. 1 second, guys. That's my Discord link there. Guys, we are getting a rejection there, guys, man. I'm getting a pullback here as well. Oh, you're a woman? Sorry. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I mean, woman or man, doesn't matter. I call men anyways all the freaking time. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad, guys. I don't know how this is gonna play out for tomorrow. Just keep in mind, we got a long ways to go. We got over 12 hours to go for tomorrow, so a lot of things can change. Actually, you know what? I lied. I lied. It's not as bad. I mean, let's go back to like 30 minutes chart. I'm just gonna get rid of this Fibonacci. Don't see a reason why I need to have that anymore. But I mean, we did talk about. Oh no, yeah, we did talk about Fibonacci, right? So, sorry, not Fibonacci. I meant inverse head and shoulders. So maybe we hit that ceiling there at 360 area. Maybe we try to pull back into tomorrow. Is that what it's trying to do? And maybe then kind of decide what this market really wants to do into the cash, right? Either we get a rejection and try to continue pulling back and try to retest the low. You know what I mean? Last week's low. Or we continue getting a bounce of this nice little support at 955 and try to curl higher for good. And that could be the bottom, right? And that's a nice, beautiful inverse head and shoulders kind of playing out. At some point, you know, we try to pull back into 955, and the market's gonna have to kind of decide from there on if they want to hold, or you continue pulling back and try to retest the low, and that would be right in that 24,200 area. So I think tomorrow is gonna be a very, very important day, in my opinion. Right? Do we have a lot of earnings coming out next week? I don't think so. Right? So I think tomorrow is gonna be a big day. But I just see a lot of Feds coming out talking. I don't know what they're going to talk about. And at least I'm pretty confident we're not going to get so much love from Fed. Waller, Myron, Bostic, Miran. They're pretty dovish Fed speakers. But I mean, I don't know. And then don't have anything else. Not a big earnings week, right? So... yeah, but a lot of Fed coming out tomorrow, right from the midday, not right at the start. So I think tomorrow is going to be a big day, guys. Right at the start of the day, are we going to pull back? And then is the Fed speakers going to fuel the sell off tomorrow? You know what I mean? There's a lot of questions right now. Unanswered questions, right? Unanswered questions. So it's going to get pretty tricky. More so than I'm trying to get into a good trade for tonight. I'm really thinking about what we could kind of try to expect for tomorrow, right? And that's what I'm a little more concerned about than you know, getting into one or two good trades for tonight. So we'll see, guys. So far, you know, just purely based on the technicals, we got a, you know, nice little rejection, obviously, off that 361, and that's the key level we just talked about. And I drew that line there, and what a spot on there, guys. We got to pull back. This market got to pull back off that level, and now we're trying to hold this area. This is another key level. If you can't hold this, then I think we see ourselves pull back into, I don't know. This could be a bit of a pullback here. That could try to fill the gap to the downside and maybe continue rolling down, right? Maybe try to bounce and then, you know, and eventually pulls back into tomorrow morning, and then the market kind of try to decide, you know, the faith. I do still think the February is going to be the red month, but who knows, right? I mean, the kind of a bounce that we got last week on Friday, man, that's a pretty significant bounce. So we're gonna have to watch. We'll try to take one step at a time. I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I think these are gonna be some really important days, and then we'll see how it goes. So far, we're getting a little rejection, getting a little selling pressure kind of step in. I'm gonna 1 minute chart back again. Oh, buying level 107. 107. All right, that's where the gap is. I see. And by the way, guys, thank you everybody. I want to thank all of you for your support, because we are getting pretty close to 10,000 subs here on this backup channel that took us about, I would say, 7 months. Let me just take a look. 8 months. It took us 8 months, guys, to get pretty close to 10,000 subs on this backup channel, which obviously was a tough one. You guys know this channel started off as a backup, which obviously now I guess it's a main channel now, because it's what, again, my main channel is only about 6,000 subs at the moment, so this backup channel is getting pretty close to 10,000. So this could be the main channel going forward, I guess. Yeah, we had some pretty unfortunate event during the process, but yeah, it moved pretty quickly here, and I thank you guys, man. Without your support, obviously this would have never been possible, right? So yeah, what a journey. Absolutely. So we're getting a little bounce, guys. I mean, I don't know if this bounce is gonna be a sustainable bounce. We'll wait and see. If we get above 280s, maybe we could try to retest the high, the initial high here, swing high, of course, that 345. We'll see. But if we get a rejection here, man, this thing could really push it down hard back into, somebody mentioned 100 area, and that's where it's gonna fill the gap, right? So if we can get above this, then I think we see a pullback here all the way down into this level, and that's gonna be filling the gap, right? So it's gonna be a very important area. We gotta try to get a bounce, and the buyers kind of step in and try to push this thing back higher and try to get above this level, which would be a resistance area, 284. We'll see, guys. I mean, a lot of work to do, though. A lot of work to do. We got a lot of Brazilians. Yeah, absolutely, man. A lot of South Americans, man. Fellow traders, ¿cómo estás, man? ¿Cómo estás, everybody? Mexico, Mexican. All right, guys, man, we are down. The Shanghai's open already, right? Shanghai's already open 20 minutes ago, and we are now. Who's next? Anybody opening in about 30 minutes? I don't know. I think Tokyo, Shanghai. That's really all that matters. Maybe. I think the market's kind of slowing down. The big moves are maybe said and done now. We'll see, guys. I mean, but we got some key levels you're gonna have to really watch. If we can get above this 280 area, I think we have a good chance of a pullback and try to fill a gap to the downside. So we'll keep an eye on that. I like it to the downside, to be honest, but we'll see. We'll see. It's tricky, right? Because overall, you know, that momentum that we had last week on Friday, that big push to the upside, it's, you know, it's now it's a pretty wild move to the upside. We had a lot of strength on that bounce last week, right? So, but we're not necessarily getting a lot of good news from Middle East either. So we'll keep an eye on that. We got a lot of things can change overnight, right? A lot of things can change. You got 12 hours, guys. That's a long time, right? Oh, by the way, guys, we got to get going with our giveaway. I'm sorry, guys, I held on to this a little longer than I was supposed to. Let's get it going, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for smashing the like, everybody. Let's go ahead and do our giveaway now. I'm going to call out the winner. Thank you, guys, once again. I'm going to close the entries as well, and we're going to pick the winner. You have 1 minute to claim your prize. So just make sure you are here, and make sure you let me know you are here within that 1 minute time frame. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna call out the winner now. Thank you everybody once again for being here. Good luck, everybody. I'm gonna pick the winner. Mr. Nnon 492, are you here with us? Nnon 492. Nnon, you got 1 minute to confirm. 1 minute. Mucho. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mr. Unknown is not here. He's got 25 seconds to confirm. It looks like we may have to redraw again, which is fine by me. All right. All right, redoing it now again, guys. Good luck. The market's really choppy, guys. There's really nothing there at the moment, so. Sports Bark Shorts. Oh my God, really beautiful names out there. Sports Berg Shorts. You've got 1 minute. Hard to pronounce, but I'll try. Sports Berg Shorts. It was that simple. Holy mochaccino. Oh, Sports Berg Short is here in the house, yo. Nice, I like that. Congrats. Sports Berg Shorts. I'm gonna have to have you DM me on Discord once the streaming is over, right? And talk to me. Send me a friend request, and I'll go ahead and take care of your account, right? Congrats once again. You are the champion here today. The market is kind of choppy, very, very choppy here, guys. Not really doing anything at the moment. Pretty slow price action. The market obviously trying to figure out what it wants to do, but this could be a little bit of a bear flag, guys. This could be a little bit of a bear flag. We are right at the wedge. Either we pierce through, or we get a rejection and give us that little flush down. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to scale into my trade on a little bounce to 65 area, 270, and then that area gets rejection and we pull back. If not, then I get stopped out right at about 295 area. Yeah, just risking about $200. No, I don't copy trade any of my accounts. I trade them all individually. But you keep in mind, I trade all sessions, right? I mean, well, not all sessions. London session is the only one that I don't trade anymore. But I do swings, right? Overnight swings. So I get into trade and I kind of hold it with 2 or 3 micros, and I obviously have a hard stop to it as well. And then I kind of carry on into the New York session, and then trade the New York as well. Obviously, a bulk of the trades are made during New York, but I don't copy trade though. I haven't copy traded in a while. Oh yeah, I haven't copy traded in a long time. I'm thinking about copy trading a couple accounts at a time, but we'll see. We'll see. I haven't decided just yet. I'm still kind of, you know, thinking about it. Haven't decided though. Yeah, CJ. Yeah, the country music. I'm not really into country music, unfortunately. I used to be a little bit, but not anymore. Or are we going to just get a pullback here without getting a little bit of a pop here? I'll be sad, but yeah, I mean, Lucid Trader is the only firm right now. Well, you got Take Profit Trader, but I mean, Lucid is the only one that allows you to trade micro silver and micro gold. I think Lucid is probably the only one kind of allow you to do both right now. So they definitely have that advantage. Maybe that's the reason why they're not blocking the micro and the mini silver right now, because maybe they're trying to use that as their advantage, right? So maybe they're trying to get people trade Lucid. I'm pretty sure they've got a lot of new traders kind of popped into the Lucid after getting really upset with Top Step. So they definitely did. No, Top Step. Top Step. You can no longer trade gold and silver mini contracts, right? You can't do that. You could, but I'm talking about micro though. I'm talking about micro. I'll flatten this trade. All right, fellow traders. The market's obviously pretty dead right now. Pretty dead, I think. Yeah, and I've got some very important payout approvals for tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a very important day. Not because it's a 4,000 whatever, but it's just purely based on, you know, I don't want to get rejected and then, you know, start all over again. It'll be nice to kind of get into the payout role, like mode back again. So hopefully we get approved on that and we have a great, we have a better start for the month. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Take Profit Trader accounts, they allow you to trade gold and silver mini contracts, right? But I mean, who wants to trade silver mini? Maybe some may want to, but I mean, all right, pretty slow now. Is that time of the day? Of course, the market is usually pretty slow until we probably get to like 11-12 o'clock at night. Yeah, so far I don't have any open positions. I'm kind of closed. I was red on one of my accounts that I was trading today. Right, I was red about $800, and then I got it back to life again, and so we are back to negative $50, which is great. That's all I did here coming into the Asia session, and that's all I have here for today, everybody. Once again, I want to thank you everybody for being here with us. It's been definitely a lot of fun. We had some great trade ideas. It eventually kind of worked out nicely for us, and if you obviously guys caught that move, kudos to you. Congrats. And we'll see you guys back tomorrow. Once again, thank you, everybody. It was my pleasure, my honor to be able to live stream, and we'll do it again tomorrow with a more beautiful giveaways. So until then, everybody, you guys have a great rest of the night. Super Bowl. Thank you, and congrats to the winner. And thank you, everybody, for being a member as well. Seiji, thanks for being a member. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys back tomorrow. Everybody, have a great rest of the night. Thank you. Love you guys. Take care and peace. Bye-bye, guys. Bye. We'll see you guys back tomorrow. Peace out.